Joseph, favored son of Israel.
The road to Emmaus. On the third day after Jesus' crucifixion, 2 of his disciples were going to the village of Emmaus. While they walked and questioned each other, Jesus himself came near and walked with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him.
What are we going to do now?
I thought he was the one. Why are you walking and talking so sadly?
Don't you know the things that have happened recently in Jerusalem?
What things? The things concerning the prophet, Jesus the Nazarene. The priests and our rulers crucified him.
But we were hoping that he would redeem Israel.
And now it is the 3rd day since these things happened.
Also, some of the women from our group said that he was alive.
Foolish people. Didn't the prophets write that the Son of Man had to suffer these things in order to enter into his glory? Beginning from the law and the prophets, he explained to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is just one of the stories Jesus could have told. Consider the story of Joseph! Greetings, Bible nerds. Greetings, Bible nerd. Greetings, Bible nerds. It is I, Artsy Bible Nerd. You may be wondering what we're doing on this page. There we are. That's the page where we're doing the last time that you were here. We're still working on page 17. 17 is where a lot of backstory happens. Let's get rid of some of this here. So, he's talking about that time that Dinah was taken by the Shechemites and, it was violated. And then the retribution and the aftermath by Simeon and Levi. And then, in a totally different story, Reuben, in a power play, decided to go to bed with the concubine. So we are currently finishing this panel with Reuben. So that is where we left off. That is where we have left off. I want to thank the latest follower. We have Zach Pitcher 1234 followed me 2 days ago. Thank you very much, Zach. So I got here's a funny story for you. I got an email from some guy. He said he wanted some art to be done. He found my profile on ArtStation, and he said he wanted some art to be done. He wanted 8.5 by 11 drawings to be done. He wanted 8 of those, and each of those he was going to pay $950 for, which is a ridiculous price. CK Moore is here. Hey, subscribe to the Prime sub. Thank you very much for subscribing for 7 months. So I looked up the name of the company. The name of the company was Invicta Medical. And yes, it is a real company, but there is a scam attached to it. So I think the company is real, but apparently there are scammers who are saying that, yeah, I'm going to pay you to do this through this medical company called Invicta, and what he wanted me to draw was some things related to social distancing and mask wearing, and Invicta Medical does not work with that kind of stuff. They make sleep apnea products. So also the emails that he sent did not have a phone number, did not have did not have a title, what his connection was to Invicta. So needless to say, I have blocked his email. So this is what you get for making yourself known on the internet. And I'm embarrassed to say that I almost fell for it. I was overjoyed, over the moon, until I told my daughter, hey, look what happened. She's like, are you sure this guy is who he says he is? My 17-year-old daughter, I'm proud of my 17-year-old daughter for seeing through this, and I was embarrassed that I should know something about cybersecurity because of my position, my job. I used to work for a bank. So apparently, I forgot to tell you so I looked up Invicta Medical scam. I typed, have you had an annual cybersecurity training refresh lately? All right, so let's see how this looks. I think that looks like a tent. I think that looks like the inside of a tent. Let's figure out where the light is coming from. People are getting more and more crafty. The emails are they're learning how to spell. They're learning how to make it look more it will be worse as AI gets better. Oh, great. Thank you so much. There was a guy, comedian, Veach, what was his? Justin Veach. There's a guy who purposefully, toyed around with these spam email senders, these Nigerian princes, and these scammers, and he would talk about his exploits in his stand-up show. Jason Veach, I think his name is. Thank you for bringing the joy, CK. It's always about using the technology for good. We can't let this get into the wrong hands. That's literally the plot to all the every single superhero movie. We can't let the gauntlet get into the wrong hands. We can't let the internet get into the wrong hands. Too late. Pretty burnt out on superhero. Ant-Man is coming out. I'm not going to see Ant-Man until it comes to Disney Plus, I'm sorry to say. This one looks like a good one. This one looks like... But I said that about Doctor Strange. I was disappointed with that. I was very happy with Wakanda Forever. I think that was better than the original. Of course, I couldn't see most of the movie because my eyes were filled with tears because they couldn't stop reminding me of Chadwick Boseman. You know that Chadwick's dead, right? I knew I needed tissues, but I left them in the car. How's it going with the C.K. Moore household? Okay, we got some speech bubbles up here, so what we're going to do with that... What's the plan with that, man? What's the plan, Stan? Job has been super busy. Good. Finally doing some time to work on a new painting. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at... I did not think about the tent roof. I did not think about the... Let's do... Can we do this? No! Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Right there. Here we go. That's the layer that I wanted on. Where are the points of tension? Are they going to be right here? Maybe I should look at some reference instead of guessing. Playing with the guitar quite a bit. Awesome. I have not been playing with the guitar. I keep thinking of picking up my bass, but that's as far as it goes. I think of it, and then I don't get to it. Let me find the inside of a tent.